Hello and OMG, welcome back to my channel where today we have such a fun video. It's the first of its kind because I'm basically putting two videos in one. I'm going to be showing you why BH Cosmetics is another underrated brand and also going over their bankrupt girl. So what's going to happen? Also showing you a lash review. These lashes are BH Cosmetics. So if you want to see if they are guilty of being worthy of your dollars, if you want to see what this brand is all about and why you may or may not need it, then go ahead and keep on watching. Okay, so as I mentioned, we are going to be talking about BH Cosmetics. And if you don't already know, they filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy. And some companies claim bankruptcy for business purposes. I truly don't know if BH Cosmetics is completely going away because if you go onto their website, everything is heavily discounted. And the products I'm going to show you today, I've had the palette for quite some time. I just picked up some lashes at Marshall's that I had found, and I will link, if they do not have these ones online, I will link similar ones down below because you definitely want to grab whatever you can of BH Cosmetics before it goes. Now, this brand is super underrated to me just because it's one of those brands that's extremely affordable, but there's so many affordable brands out there to compete against, such as ColourPop, such as Profusion. If you go to Ulta, there's like the section that's the more affordable section, and BH Cosmetics, I feel like they get overshadowed by other brands, meaning other brands kind of have better displays. I mean, there's Morphe, for goodness sake, that has such amazing palettes for such a great price. And I feel like BH Cosmetics isn't as seen anymore. And a lot of their collabs just really, people feel like, I think, didn't make sense. Like they did a Doja Cat collab that I think didn't do too well. They've done a couple of collabs in the past that haven't done too well. One of them that I know did pretty well was their one collaboration with Elsie and Alondra, the BFF collection. I wish I had gotten my hands on that one, but I have palettes that already look like what they had come out with, so I just did not even think to bother to get anything from that collection. But I wanted to show you this palette that I had picked up from Ross, and it's the BH Cosmetics Glam Reflection Smoke Palette. It's a 15 color shadow palette, and it is absolutely amazing. I think I've shown this one here on my channel before. These colors are so beautiful. If you are somebody who wants to experiment with warm tones and also do some more cool tone looks, this palette is definitely for you. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is prime my eyes with some concealer, and then we will use this on the eyes, and I'm going to show you how it can also be used on the face. Alrighty, so I used some concealer to basically apply a base to my eyes, and I want to create something more on the warmer side today, so I'm going to go ahead and tap into some of the warmer tones. Now, there is no names of the colors on this palette, and I will link a very similar one that is on BH Cosmetics website. I'm going to go ahead and tap into these two colors right here in the transition, and then we will just slowly build up with all the other colors. Well, most of the colors in the palette. Now, these palettes are super pigmented and super creamy, so a little bit of shadow goes a very long way. Beautiful. Did you see how easy that went on? Super buttery, super creamy, super buildable. Absolutely love it. So what I want to go ahead and do is, instead of, should we do a shimmer? Let's do some shimmer. We're going to build up. We're going to start off with this shimmer right here and then this shimmer right here. I'm going to combine those two, and then I'm going to use this color on the outside and then mostly these under the eyes. Do you all have anything BH Cosmetics? Comment down below. Let me know if there is anything from BH Cosmetics that you have that you truly love and what you think their strategy is behind claiming bankruptcy, if it is a business move or if they legitimately are going to be going out of business. Let me know. I kind of feel like maybe they're doing it for business purposes so that they could rebrand, so that they could keep up with ColourPop, they could keep up with all the other brands out there that are very affordable. But I don't know. We'll see. Unless there's some information that I haven't seen already. But let me know what your thoughts are. Now, BH Cosmetics has been around for quite some time. I did do a video here on their liquid lips a long time ago. Like my video is kind of like Krusty Buns, the house. I'll go ahead and link it down below. It's one of like my first videos on YouTube when I was like, you know, figuring out filming and all of that. But I think it got a lot of views. I basically compared BH Cosmetics liquid lips to Kylie liquid lips, and they're pretty similar, and BH Cosmetics is less than half the price. I'll go ahead and link that video down below if you want to see it. If you want to see some details about BH Cosmetics lippies, it'll be there for you. So as I mentioned, I'm going to take this one color in the middle. It has a really cute BH logo on it, if you could see it. I feel like maybe I should have created a blue look because there is, oh my God, a lot of fallout. Hold on. Because there is blues in the palette, but again, I want something more neutral. That is so pretty, y'all. As you can see, I kind of bring it up almost like a wing to kind of get that smoked out effect. Now, as you can see, you can totally build these shadows on top of the shimmers. You could build the shadows on top of the shadows. Sometimes with colors like these, they can get patchy, but no, BH Cosmetics does an excellent job of creating formulas that are buildable. Which is why I'm kind of confused as to why they're going out of business. I guess, you know, again, some people just find other brands products a little bit more compatible with what they are looking for. I'm just using that lightest beige shade to go underneath my brow bone, which would be this one right here. Look at that, y'all. Beautiful. Like this looks like some expensive makeup, right? Like this looks like a very, very expensive palette that I used. Okay, so all I did was I added some mascara, and I want to show you how this palette could technically be used on the face, because what I like about BH Cosmetics is that they have such a wide variety of palettes. And if you are looking for something that you can get multi-use out of, for example, you travel a lot, you're a makeup artist, you maybe freelance on the side. What I like about certain brands is with their palettes is they're multifaceted, meaning that you can use them for multiple components on your face. So I'm going to go ahead and mix this lighter color with this color right here to kind of get like a bronzy color. I just want to go ahead and show you that it is versatile. We're going to first carve out a jawline. As you can see that light shadow that kind of just really carves out the jawline. Now let's dip back, and I want to be careful not to get any of that blue in here. See how beautiful? And what I do is honestly, like every palette is different. So maybe not every single palette is going to have colors that you can use for blush or bronzer, but get creative, experiment. I have found that this palette is just like the Dominique Transition palette, where it's multifaceted. It could be used for more than one thing, which I love. You totally get your money's worth, especially when a brand is this affordable as BH Cosmetics. You definitely get your money's worth. And remember, eyeshadows are meant to last all day. So if you use these as bronzers and blushes, they're probably not going to fade as quick as a bronzer or a blush. I'm just going to do some on my forehead. Look how beautiful. Like multifaceted, so cool. So what I'm going to do for blush is I'm going to take this color right here. It's kind of like a brown mauve, and it's something that you could totally get away with blush. I'm going to go ahead and use the same brush and apply this towards the higher points of my face, and see how you get more of like a peachy. Now I'm going to line it up. I know it looks a little harsh. But remember, because these are shadows, they're going to be way more pigmented. You can go for a heavy blush look if you'd like this. But I'm definitely going to lighten it up. I'm just going to take some lighter powder and go over that. Beautiful. So next we're going to do the bottom of the eyes because we're going to mix in a lash review in this video as well. And I'm super excited for that portion of the video. So as I mentioned, I'm going to be using this darker color right here, which is like a brown, to basically give me like an under eye cat eye. You'll see. I'm using an angled brush. I'm just turning the brush upside down and just flicking out this so I get basically an upside down wing liner on the bottom. So rather than a wing liner up top, wing liner on the bottom. And I'm bringing that all the way in. And I'm going to use the brush that I used for my transition to just kind of smooth it all out. Like so. See how beautiful? I'm going to do the other eye. So pretty. Okay, so this is the final look using the palette, and you all, I basically almost got a full face using this palette. We're able to do an eyeshadow look, bronzer, blush. I did add some highlight. I didn't use a color from this palette, but I used just, you know, some highlight just to add some shine to it because my skin is super dry right now. So if you all see my skin looks very patchy, it's just really dry right now. I'm not too sure why, but look how beautiful. Everything looks so buttery, and honestly, this makeup looks super expensive. Like this looks like a MAC look to me, and that's why BH Cosmetics is so underrated. I will link their website down below. Pick up whatever you can, whatever eyeshadow you can. I will link similar ones to this one below if I cannot find this one online. These colors are absolutely beautiful, so creamy, so pigmented, such good formula. The only reason why I think that maybe they are going bankrupt is I don't see anywhere on here that they are vegan. It says that they are cruelty free. But I know that a lot of brands are heading towards vegan and a little bit more clean. So maybe them going bankrupt is an opportunity for them to rebrand. I'm not too sure. Let me know your thoughts. But let's get into the more funner part of the review, which I know you all are waiting for because you love my lash reviews. I picked up these two lashes from BH Cosmetics. One is in the style Flex, one is in the style 1210. They were each $3.99. They are originally $6. So we're going to go ahead and start off with 1210 just because, I don't know, we'll start off with this one. Packaging is super cute. It's like basically a matte black with rose gold. It says 1991 and it looks like this was a collaboration with somebody named Alycia Marie. And basically these are supposed to be lashes that are reusable up to 15 times. They are an ultra soft mix of layered short and long lashes. They're supposed to give you dramatic volume, fluffiness, and a fluttery length. So this was obviously a collab. I saw some lashes online. I will link them down below. And if I could find these ones, I will link them down below. But let's go ahead and try them on. The packaging is kind of packaging that I don't really like. It's where it has this plastic covering right here, so it's kind of just a pain to take them out, but this is what they look like. Let me take one out. Now it doesn't say if these are supposed to be like faux mink. It doesn't say if they are silk. So let's just, you know, review them for what they are. They definitely have a shine to them. but usually you can't really see that on camera. So let's go ahead and just trim down the edges. And the glue I'm using is the Duo glue with the green writing. In fact, I need to get another one because this one is kind of just like running out and getting gross. Let me know if y'all have tried BH Cosmetics lashes before. I'm super excited to try these out because it's been a minute since I've done like a lash review on some newer lashes. I'm trying to create more content. Let me know if you all want to see like shopping hauls, like affordable shopping hauls here on this channel. You all know that I love to shop at like Ross, Marshalls, everywhere that's like super affordable. Let me know if that's something that you'd want to see aside from lash reviews. So I'm just gonna go ahead and let this dry and let's apply. So again, this is in the style 12-10. And these have a very thin black band. So they're definitely not like other lashes where the black band is super thick. It's super thin. Like these lashes already feel very lightweight. I may have put them on too quickly because the glue is still a little bit wet. You kind of want your glue to get very tacky because the tackier it is, the more it's going to stick to your actual lid. And that is why when you see people put on lashes, they typically wait about 30 seconds to a minute for their glue to dry. It's been a minute also since I've worn a full lash. I've been cutting them in half and wearing them on the edges. So I've kind of forgotten what I look like with a full lash strip. So this is in the style 12-10. Let me put my hair a little bit more back. What do you all think of her? I'm giving you the side profile so you could see the protrusion. There's like a nice curl protrusion where it looks like, you know, the lashes may have a little bit of a perm to them. So this is what they look like. So these are, in a way, dramatic lashes. And the reason is they stand up and they kind of get a little bit more thicker and clumped together and bushy towards the middle edge of the eye. So if you were to do a look like this, they stand out very well. If you were to do just some eyeliner, they would look beautiful. I think these lashes would look a little too much with no eyeshadow on. You all know those type of looks are just not my cup of tea. In terms of when I blink, they're super lightweight. Like these lashes are extremely comfortable. The band is not poking the inner portion of your eye or the outer portion of your eye. Because these lashes do protrude up, they kind of touch into your eyelid space, which can get annoying. It's kind of like a tickle feeling. So if that's going to bug you throughout the day, kind of steer away from something of this length. But other than that, these lashes are absolutely beautiful. They remind me a lot of Lily lashes. So much of Lily lashes, especially in the style Miami. This could be like a little dupe. So these are super beautiful. Let me know what you think. I really like this lash. Like they're super pretty and I'm really allergic to black lash bands and usually my eyes start itching already and so far they're not. So maybe this is like a lash band that I could wear. So let me know what you think of this lash. Okay, so the next one we have is in the style Flex. Now when I got this one of them was falling out of the packaging. Hopefully nobody tried to try these on because these look actually really, really pretty. They have that same annoying clear top on top. And they look exactly like the other lash in terms of they are extremely shiny. But once you have them on, you really don't see that lash that is shining. So this obviously tells me this is not a faux mink lash. This isn't a mink lash. It's not a silk lash. It's just like, you know, maybe just a regular plastic lash. Okay, so again, this is in the style Flex, and we're going to go ahead and put on the left one. The band is a little straight on this one, but it's also very lightweight. It has that thin black lash band as the previous one. This one's a little bit harder. My camera turned off, so I'm not sure the last portion of what you heard me say. But what I was saying is this one is a little bit harder to glue just because the band wasn't sitting in here rounded out. It was sitting in straight. This one was sitting in rounded out. So this one will be easier to put on. When you glue them down, really focus on the edges first and then the middle because those edges are what you really want to stick down. When your lash pops off, it's going to pop off at the edge. So you really want to glue those down first. Okay, this is what Flex looks like. What do you all think of her? Look at the protrusion. This one kind of goes a little bit more straight out, less of like a perm type look. So this one is more of a cat eye effect. So it's definitely going to lift and pull your eyes. This type of lash looks best with a winged type look, winged eyeliner, winged eyeshadow. If you were to definitely pair this lash with a very plain look, it would be a little much because the lash is very big. When I look straight ahead, there's really no lashes getting in the way. You kind of do see a little bit of a shadow of lashes, and they don't really poke around your eye space. You just feel a little bit of it on the edge because the lashes do stand up. Now they're very light towards the center. They clump together towards the edge. So a little bit more of a dramatic lash. The right eye's kind of itching me, which is just because, again, I have a really bad allergy to black lash bands. I don't know if it's, just because I have sinuses or if it's the lash band. I just wanted to make you aware of that if you're somebody like me who has to wear hypoallergenic type stuff. That is kind of what I deal with. But this lash right here is so pretty, you guys. I love it. I love it because it's not the type of cat eye lash that droops down and kind of brings down your eyes. Typically, cat eye lashes, you have to be very careful because they are a little bit heavier on the edges, so they fall down. This one is staying up, and even as you let it dry, you can push it up and even get more of an awake, pulled look. This is the type of lash that would look, again, beautiful against cat eye looks. Even if you were to do like a halo eye, very pretty. It's so beautiful. Like this little 1991 collab with whomever this, woman is. Really beautiful. Absolutely love it. Let me know what you all think of this lash. So that brings us to the end of this video. And as you can see, I showed you why BH Cosmetics is super underrated. And even though they are bankrupt, please make sure that you grab as much products as you can. A lot of their stuff is heavily discounted on their website, and in good old-fashioned style, in my lash reviews, I always give a verdict. So these lashes are guilty of being worthy of your dollars. These ones are so beautiful, so I can only imagine what the other lashes look like that they have available on their website. Again, I hope this video was very informative for you as to why you need to stock up on BH Cosmetics, because we don't know if she's leaving the house, girl. Anyways, please give this video a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Click that bell so you get notified of every time that I do upload a video. Please remember to always be kind and spread peace, love, and happiness. I will see you all in my next video.